Right, can we start? Hello and welcome to 2025 and the High Value Homes update for Cheshire, North Wales and the Wirral. And I've come over to our new North Wales office today to meet Catherine, who's our branch manager here. And we thought we'd have a coffee and a bit of a chat and talk about how things were last year in 2024. Catherine's got some predictions for 2025. Don't think we're probably going to have a chat about covering interest rates, maybe even Donald Trump. And we've got some tips as well for selling your home this year.
So I think looking back on 2024 as a whole, I think it was a much better year than 2023. I think that was an incredibly difficult year. Some of the lowest numbers of transactions recorded since 2012, so we definitely noticed a much steeper increase to that. I think across the whole market as well, the lower end and the higher end value homes. But analysts are predicting that 2025 will see 1.1 million property transactions, suggesting even more improvement in market conditions. So hopefully, tough year 2023, 2024, I think the property market found its groove again, and fingers crossed it's looking like 2025 will be even better by the sounds of things, which is really positive.
2025, really strong. Phones are very, very busy. Isn't it great now that we're set up in North Wales in our own office here? Again, very busy, phones ringing, so it's fantastic. And key thing is what's going to happen for the rest of the year, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've seen so much momentum already so early on in the year. So between 500 and a million in particular, there's been so many viewing requests, offers, which is really, really positive. 1 million plus, we've not had that as much, but I think because the lower end of the market's moving so fast, I think that will filter through, and then hopefully it will then filter through up to the higher end of the market as well.
So what's also useful to do is keep in touch with agents, not just in our area, but across the UK. And we work with many agents who have a similar profile and culture to ourselves. And we've reached out to them over the last week or so just to see how things are going for them. So it's pretty consistent. We've got agents across London, the Midlands, the Lake District, up to Scotland. And I think they're saying the same thing. I think they are seeing a very strong start. I think they're happy that things are building on a good year last year. Your comments around the high value part of the market, the 1 million being the strongest at the moment, and it does have that lag for the kind of 1.5 million and above. So that's consistent. It's great to hear that. High hopes of an interest rate change or reduction in February. Inflation figures were promising at the end of last year. Year on year, house prices, I think we ended up about 2.5% above increase by December last year, which is good. There was a slight dip in December from 2.6, so that was the first kind of downwards move, but overall it's a 2.5% increase year on year, which is great. So as we've said a few times now, 2025 we're expecting to be a great year. I think there may be people now listening in who are thinking about coming to the market, and for us it's not just about if you could sell your home, it's about maximising the value, is it? Selling for the absolute top amount of money. What are your tips, Catherine, to help people get the maximum amount of money on this?
Yeah, so we'd say we have 5 top tips. So number 1 would be first impressions matter. So making sure that the garden's maintained, any kind of exterior painting's done, anything that will affect that first impression as someone walks up to the door really, really counts. So making sure it's essentially picture perfect from the outside. Second of all, a fresh coat of paint. Going inside, just giving it a fresh lick of paint, it just helps it keep looking really fresh and clean. So definitely worth doing. Number 3, creating an inviting atmosphere. So it's the little things. We even suggest things like baking bread on the day of viewings or baking brownies, something that when people walk through that door, it's just giving them such an inviting atmosphere. Things like having background music on, mood lighting, it's all these little things on viewings that I think really make a difference.
And especially if you've got a dog, for instance, it's nice to have a nice smell. You live near a road. Again, this is just to give people opportunity to focus on the home as opposed to maybe some of the external smells or sounds. So, I mean, those little things do make a difference, don't they?
Oh, massive, massive difference. So it is worth doing. And then number 4, styling bedrooms as well. So again, it's little things, some extra cushions, some matching lamps, just some kind of more neutral bed linen. Those little things just give it a really superior decor and feel to it. So it is worth doing. Again, it makes a massive difference.
And it makes a difference financially, doesn't it? I mean, you know, where we've seen homes sell quickly and sell for over expectations in terms of value, it's often the styling, isn't it? It's amazing to think, but different people find it difficult to recreate very stylish homes. So if you present that to them, they will pay more money, and there will be competition for those homes. So yeah, good tip.
And then also that follows on, less is more with styling. So where you can, keep things quite simplistic, quite neutral. Again, people can then, I think, imagine themselves better in the home when things are less cluttered, more neutral, or worktops as empty as possible for things like photographs especially. We find that definitely works well.
You can get quite scientific on that, can't you? We've got some extra guidance if people would like to know. There are some rules around if you've got a small table, the maximum amount of items you can have on it on a large shelf and so on. So it can get scientific, case of overthinking it, but if people want some more guidance on that, then speak to the team, I guess, is the answer to that. So if you're thinking about selling in 2025, we're just in the process of updating our website. So we'll have details on there for our new North Wales office and all of Catherine's details and the team over here, and also our number for Cheshire, Tarpley in particular, and the Wirral as well. So look out for those changes to the website, and it's a case of email, call, WhatsApp, pop in for a cup of tea as well.
Yeah, pop in for a coffee.
Yeah, so we're always here to help, and look forward to updating everybody in Q2.
Yeah, speak to you soon.